The Psychology of Money. Part 1. Common Biases, the Traps We Fall Into. Episode 4. Maya's New Phone. Welcome back, English language learners. In today's story, we're returning to the vibrant city of Cali, where the mix of old and new can sometimes make you feel like you need the latest trends. Join us as Leo learns about this feeling and discovers an important lesson about making his own choices, especially when it comes to money. Get ready to listen and explore the pressure we sometimes feel to keep up with others. Cali was a city where many different styles and trends came together. You could see people wearing traditional clothes and others wearing the latest fashions. This made the city exciting, but sometimes it could also make people feel like they needed to have the newest things. Leo was walking through the city center one afternoon. He had his old phone in his hand. It was a bit slow, and the screen was cracked, but it still worked. He used it to check his English lessons, listen to music, and stay in touch with his friends. He didn't think it was a bad phone. Suddenly, he saw his friend Maya. Maya was a student from his English class. She was talking with some other students, and she was holding a brand new phone. It was the latest model with a big, bright screen and a shiny case. Leo stopped and looked at his own phone. Compared to Maya's phone, his looked very old. Maya saw Leo and smiled. Leo, what do you think of my new phone?" she asked. She held it up so everyone could see it. "Wow, it's very nice, Maya," Leo said. He felt a little embarrassed to take out his own phone. He put it back in his pocket quickly. "Thanks. I just got it yesterday," Maya said. "It has so many new features. The camera is much better than my old one, and it's much faster. You should get one." One of the other students, Carlos, agreed. "Yeah, Leo, your phone is a bit old, right? You should upgrade." Leo felt his face get warm. He didn't like that his friends were talking about his phone. He knew his phone was older, but he had other things he needed to spend money on, like his English textbooks and his apartment rent. A new phone was not a priority. I'm okay with my phone," Leo said, but he didn't sound very sure. Maya looked at him. "But this phone is so much better. Look at this camera." She showed Leo a photo she had taken. It was very clear and bright. Leo had to admit the photo was much better than any photo he could take with his phone. "It was a little expensive," Maya said, "but I worked some extra hours at my job, and my parents help a bit. It was worth it." Leo started to think about his phone. Was it really that bad? Was he the only one with an old phone? He began to feel like he was missing out. All the other students probably had new phones. He felt a growing desire to have a phone like Maya's. The students continued to talk about Maya's phone. They talked about all the things it could do and how cool it looked. Leo listened, but he felt more and more uncomfortable. He started to think less about his English lessons and more about new phones. He wanted to have the same things as his friends. He wanted to fit in. Later that day, Leo went to the park. He often went there to study and relax. He saw Ms. Reed, an older woman who often gave him good advice. She was looking at her flowers, as usual. Leo sat down on a bench near her. "Hello, Leo," Ms. Reed said. "You don't seem very happy today. What's wrong?" Leo sighed. "I saw Maya's new phone today," he said. "It's much nicer than mine. Now I feel like my phone is very old and bad." Ms. Reed listened carefully. "And how does that make you feel?" she asked. "I feel embarrassed," Leo said. "And I feel like I want a new phone, too. Maya said I should get one. Carlos said my phone is old. I feel like I need a new phone to be like them." Ms. Reed nodded. "I understand, Leo. It's normal to want things that your friends have. But it's important to think about why you want them." "But Maya's phone is better," Leo said. "The camera is better. It's faster. It's just a better phone." Ms. Reed smiled gently. "It's true that newer phones often have better features. But do you need those features? Or do you just want them because Maya and Carlos have them?" Leo thought about this. He used his phone to study English, listen to music, and talk to his friends. His old phone could do all of those things. He didn't need a better camera or a faster processor. He wanted those things because Maya and Carlos had them. Exactly, Ms. Reed said. It's easy to want things when we see other people have them. This is called social pressure. Social pressure is when you feel like you have to do something or have something because other people are doing it or having it. Social pressure, Leo repeated. That's a good way to describe it. Yes, Ms. Reed said. And social pressure can make us make bad choices, especially with money. We might buy things we don't need just to impress other people or to feel like we belong. She gave Leo an example. Imagine that all your friends buy expensive new shoes. You have shoes that are comfortable and in good condition, but you start to feel like your shoes are not good enough. You feel pressure to buy new shoes even though you don't need them. This is social pressure. Leo thought about the expensive shoes. He had seen some students at his English school with very fashionable shoes. He had felt a little jealous. Understand, Leo said. So, wanting a new phone just because Maya and Carlos have new phones is social pressure. That's right, Ms. Reed said. It's important to be aware of social pressure. When you want to buy something, ask yourself these questions. Do I really need this? Or do I just want it because other people have it? Will this purchase help me reach my goals? Or will it make it harder? Leo thought about his goals. His main goal was to improve his English. He was also trying to save money for the future. A new phone was not going to help him reach those goals. In fact, it would make it harder because it would cost a lot of money. I feel much better now, Leo said. I don't need a new phone. My old phone is good enough. I was just feeling pressure from Maya and Carlos. That's wonderful, Leo, Ms. Reed said. It's important to think for yourself and not let other people control your choices. You are smart and you know what is best for you. Don't let social pressure make you spend money on things you don't need. Leo smiled. Thank you, Ms. Reed. You always give me such good advice. Ms. Reed smiled back. You're welcome, Leo. Just remember, true confidence comes from within, not from having the newest phone or the most expensive shoes. True wealth is about having peace of mind and reaching your own goals. Leo left the park feeling much more confident. He was still using his old phone, and he was okay with that. He knew that his phone was good enough, and he was not going to let social pressure make him buy something he didn't need. He was proud of himself for making his own decisions. He continued to focus on his English lessons and his other goals. He learned that it was much more important to be true to himself than to try to keep up with others. We hope you enjoyed today's story and that it helped you practice your English listening skills. If you did, please give this video a like. And if you want to hear more stories and lessons to improve your English, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time.